can see some of you hurt yourself over there, bruh. It's okay. It's so nice to be here. I can't believe I'm live here, bruh. I'm live. 2 years ago, all my gigs were cancelled suddenly. Pah! And people are like, but don't worry, Riaad. You're a medical doctor. At least you have medicine to fall back on. Huh? The only problem with that is I haven't done medicine in nearly 20 years. So I'm pretty sure my advice is going to be cutting edge. Doctor, I got coronavirus. You must rub Vicks, bruh. Rub the Vicks. My oxygen saturation is dropping. Zambak. Lather the Zambak. And you know what's funny? Some of the Indian aunties are going, yeah, Vicks is very good for coronavirus. Very good. Come for me, Corona. Come for me. I was irritating during the pandemic. I'm telling you, for my wife, my poor wife had to deal with this malachi for 2 years. No break. You know, because I like to do voices, right? Do impersonations from morning till night. I'm doing this character from the movie Rounders called Teddy KGB. I don't know if anybody's seen that movie. But I'm walking around the whole day. He beat me. Straight up. Pay him. Pay that man his money. Educated individual, medical doctor, father of 4, walking around the house talking into a hairbrush. He beat me, pay him. Pay that man his money. I'm a doctor, bruh. A real doctor, not a dentist. A real doctor. Walking out to my grand, he beat me, pay him, pay that man his money. My grand's like, Riaad, you make more noise than the children, Riaad. You know, I sometimes catch my father looking at me with disappointment. You are paid so much money for this brat to be a doctor. Now you act like an outpatient. Even the domestic work had trouble. You know, she's busy vacuuming, you know. I come up there with my voices. Ha, my name is Mickey Mouse. Mooska, you missed the spot. Ha. What do you think, Donald? What's your big idea, buddy boy? She's like, shh. Fazana. You know, I heard her talking to my wife, Fazana. Fazana, can I talk to you for a bit about Riaad? He likes to talk to himself. Is he okay? Or is he a bit touched? And my wife didn't go, no, he's a comedian, and use these funny voices to create hilarious scenarios for entertainment to distract people from the chaotic aspect of life. No. She was like, yeah, he doesn't want to take his tablets, yeah. You must make dua for him, pray for him. And I didn't even defend myself. I just burst in there. He beat me, pay him. Pay that man his money. And I'm what they call a whipped husband people. Right? But not whipped in a good way. I mean with the leather, you know. You've been a naughty boy. Now for me, I'm whipped as in I listen to my wife. For me, it's more like 50 Shades of Obedience. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a victim here, bruh. I'm not like Christian Grey. I'm Muslim Prey. That's me. Riaad, can you get some milk at the shop, please? Okay, babe, okay. Can I go to the toilet first? It's a number 2. No. Okay, yeah, no. That's my wife there, no. Okay. Yes, I'll knipe. I'll first go get milk at the shop. The milk is more important. But it's important now, guys, that I choose to be this way. I choose to be this way. In this era of evolving gender dynamics, I choose to be this way. My wife is not forcing me to do anything that I don't want to do of my own free will. Of my own internal compass and volition. She told me to make that clear to you people. She told me. But it's true, bruh. I'm a man. I'm not scared of my wife. Like, I am scared. She's here. No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. My lovely wife. I'm not scared. Only when it's justifiably so. When men, we do stupid things sometimes. Unintentionally. Our primitive male brains, that's just how it functions. Like just say, for instance, you sent to the shop to get milk. Right? Guys, that's a very common male errand. Can you get some milk at the shop? Okay. Then you go to the shop to get milk. And then you have a male idea. While I'm at the shop buying the milk, why don't I buy some other miscellaneous items that's of necessity in the home while I'm buying the milk, right? So you buy a whole lot of items, come home, like a professor, forget the milk. Make some noise if you know any mother idiot men like me. And I'm so self-involved, I didn't even realize I forgot the milk. Until my wife calls from the other room, Riaad, where's the milk? Huh? That's when my sphincter loosens. What's the milk not there? Are you sure? And I'm not good at lying on the spot, eh? If I think about it, I can come up with something. No, babe, I went to the shop to get milk, but they were out of milk, so I was going to go to another shop, but then I saw it was almost Maghrib, right? Almost time for the evening prayer, so I thought I'd come home and pray for your health and well-being, our children's health and well-being, and I'm done with it. I'm going to go out and get the milk. Can I get you that hazelnut chocolate you like? Not bad, right? That's not me under pressure, bruh. Under pressure, I'm like, they discontinued milk. Gotta keep the lie going, because you see there was a drought in Cape Town, right? Yeah. Because the drought, the cows got dehydrated. Yeah, because of the dehydration. I don't even understand cow physiology. They couldn't produce sufficient lactation output, right? So for the time being, they don't shoot the messenger, brother. They had to. Forced to discontinue milk. Yeah, I ought to get almond milk. Yeah, even the almond cows, They're dehydrated. The almond cows, the soya cows, the oat cows. My wife doesn't play that, bruh. My wife comes into the room like Liam Neeson from the movie Taken. My beautiful wife walks into the room like a 6'7" American Irish, bruh. Freaking the heck out of me. I don't know who you think you are. But as a breastfeeding mother of 4, I have a particular set of skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. Now, if you go to the shop and get the milk, that'll be the end of it. No harm will come to you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will moor you. Hello, guys. I'm still getting the milk. Kniping from the first time, still kniping. But you got to do things you don't want to do when you're married, because it's about balance. You complete each other. Got to do things you don't want to do, to be supportive. Like, I hate shopping, bro. I hate shopping. But I was a designated shopper during the pandemic. I had to deal firsthand with those mother, foot pedal sanitizers. You know those things? Was it just me? Because especially in the beginning, those were the most ineffective contraptions. They never functioned correctly, bruh. And I never understood that, because at home when you have a dispenser, usually it shoots out with power, with velocity, with gusto, like a teenager into a sock. That's a haram one. Let's move on. Don't explain that to the aunties. Don't explain it. But the foot pedal sanitizer is like slide out like an old man with a prostate problem. Like this thing looked like it got comorbidities. How is this supposed to protect me from COVID, bro? Then I have to deal with the woolies. Next customer, please. Next customer, please. Mother Chode, please. bullies. Because you know why? They ask stupid questions to men, bruh. There's a question they always ask to men. They should be trained not to ask this question because our primitive, unprepared male brains should never be asked this question. It's unnecessary because you put down 73 different items on the counter, bruh. And this thief, do you need a bag? There's enough stuff up here for me to go on an expedition up Kilimanjaro. So no, I don't need a bag. Actually, I juggle. Why suffer the inconvenience of a carrier bag when I can walk out? But I don't say that out loud. Out loud, I'm like, yes, I need a bag. Thank you. Yes. Take your knife. Even though, in truth, in the boot of my car, I've got 379 fabric bags that my wife put in there for this very purpose. And she reminded me, Riaad, before you go into the Woolworths, take the fabric bag out. She texted me, Riaad, before you go to the Woolworths, take the fabric bag out. She gave me a voice note, before you go to the Woolworths, take the mother fabric bag out. And do I do that? No. And do I quickly run outside and get the bag quickly? Are you just? In fact, bring back plastic bags, okay? Bring it back. I know it's bad for the environment, but for my comfort, I don't care if a turtle has to die. I don't mean this. See, I don't mean any of this, bro. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm getting so angry. You know, you gotta be supportive. I want to be a good guy. You know, that's why I try and support my wife. She enjoys shopping, or she used to enjoy shopping. She's one of the women that enjoys shopping. You know, you can't, it's sexist to say women enjoy shopping, you know, but she's a woman who just happens to enjoy. Like, because like I'm sure there are many women that don't enjoy shopping, right? I've never seen them, but I'm sure there's many. But she happens to be one of the women when they walk into a mall, it's like a Disney movie. Excitement, potential, enthusiasm. And just behind the wife, you usually see the husband looking just as enthusiastic. Is there a place for me to sit down? Why they got no places for me to sit down? They always ask the same question, how long are you gonna be? Because I just want to go to the Vodacom shop quickly. Yeah, because there's a problem with my Huawei phone. Yeah, Huawei, my Huawei. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I didn't know you pronounce it Huawei. Yeah, I know you spell it Huawei. But you pronounce it Huawei. Riaad, you always want to go somewhere. You're always on the move. Don't you just want to be present for once? That's the buzzword. Don't you just want to be present? Don't you just want to spend time with me? Don't you just want to be present? Yeah? I want to be present. We can't be present here by the Vodacom shop, please. Problem with my Huawei phone. You know, because women, you just want us to be there as support. Just in case. Just be there. Just be there just in case I need you as support. Just be there just in case. Just in case. You don't need to offer solutions to my problems. Just let's share in the expression of our problems. We'll just express our problems together. Even if the problem is you, you just have to express and we'll share it together, enjoying the experience of expressing the problems about you together and just being there as a support if I need you. And I want to be supportive, bruh. I want to be supportive. That's why I'm one of the husbands that hold the handbag in the mall, bruh. Right? I see my brothers are there, dude. Like the OGs, they have no idea about this thing, bruh. The OGs didn't even have the expectation of holding the bag, right? My generation, some of us, we have the expectation. Not everybody did, but we have the expectation to hold the bag. And then the new generation got their own handbags, bruh. But I hate holding the bag. I hate holding the bag. I do it, but I hate it. But I do it. Why? Because I want to be supportive, but I hate it because I don't know as a man how to hold the bloody bag. Nobody taught me. Everything is uncomfortable. Because you can't look too comfortable. My wife was always buttering me up. Don't worry, Riaad, you're my superhero. Oh. What? What kind of superhero? One of the X-Men. I'm like, oh, Wolverine. No, Caitlyn Jenner. So I want to be supportive, so I don't mind holding the handbag. But here's where I draw the line. Ladies, please be compassionate to your husband or your boyfriend. Don't make us look inside your bloody handbag. You don't realize our primitive male brains are not equipped to deal with the celestial vortex that is a lady's handbag. Especially like a mother of four handbag. The amount of stuff you can fit in that thing defies the laws of physics. I think the secret to the black hole exists inside a lady's handbag. Men, we're simple, right? Wallets, keys, cell phone. Wallets, keys, cell phone. Everything that's important to us is in this region over here. So don't make us look inside the bag. Don't do it to us, bro. My wife is always like, Riaad, can you just check for my cell phone in the bag, please? Okay. Gotta work myself up. Okay, bro, you're gonna go in there, bro. Riaad, no fear, bro. No fear. You're gonna go in there, no fear. You're a man. Sure. So much receipts in here, bro. Hair clips, hair ties, moisturizer, how moist you need to be, sanitizer, tissues, used and unused, loose nappies, sweets from Spur, ocean baskets. And then just one compartment, bro. The other compartment, battery charger, cell phone wire, inverter for load shedding. I haven't seen this for so long. Babe, check my balls. My balls. I'm gonna keep them, okay? Okay, just one. I'll keep one. One for me, one for you. So I checked for a long time. I couldn't find the cell phone, right? So I responded, I was like, babe, the cell phone's not here. And then she responded with, I'm sure you heard this. Like I said it first of all like that, like with bass in my voice. I said it exactly like, cell phone's not here. I think it's because I held onto my balls a little bit, I think so. And then she responded with, I'm sure you heard this. No, Riaad, open your eyes. I'm sure I put the cell phone in there. No, babe, check. My eyes is open. Check, open. change a prescription on my contacts, everything. I check you a long time. Sometimes I check under my balls. Someone's not here. It's not just me that can forget things. You can forget things also. We're all getting older. And then she responded with a very common, I have to do everything myself. And I checked for a long time. You know, husbands and wives get into little tiffs and you want to win a little argument. And I was happy because I was going to win. I was going to be right. The stuff one wasn't there. Wasn't there. Bruh, not even a split second. She's like, are you blind? Are you blind? She didn't even look inside. She just felt in there like a magician. Are you blind? I was like, yo, bro, just take my ball back. It's okay, just take it. Safer with you in any case. You know, you got to do things you don't want to do, bruh, when you're married. I went to try to do something for myself for change. I went to buy some shoes, you know, give myself some retail therapy. Go buy shoes, but then I had to deal with an overzealous shoe salesman. You know that, bruh, hazards. Ask me a stupid question, you want to buy some shoes? Now, I was hoping to catch athlete's foot from the display models. But I don't say that out loud. I was like, yes, I'd like to buy some shoes, please. All right? And then he comes always with one shoe, right? They always do that, come with one shoe. I got 2 feet, bruh. I didn't come here like a pirate. I be wanting a shoe. Then you try the shoe on. Everybody does that weird deer learning to walk to test the effectiveness of the shoe. It's a very important part of the shoe buying ritual. But more importantly, part of the shoe buying ritual is pressing on that big toe. This is the imperative, fundamental part of the shoe buying ritual. Now, for kids, I understand the reason we do this. Because we have to assess the growth potential within the confines of the shoe. Makes perfect sense. But for adults, my foot has been the same size for the past 20 years. Why am I pressing on the big toe? And I was buying sandals, so I don't even know. I have to do this, it's a part of the ritual. I'm not sure, I think I got the ingrown or something. I went to buy shoes, and I went to go buy my wife pads. For those of you who are confused by what pads I mean feminine hygiene products. I wanted others to buy the pads, bruh. Right? But I've been buying pads for 20 years, and my brain is still in denial when my wife asked me to buy pads. Right? Because I don't want her buying the pads. Right? She's like, Riaad, can you get me some pads, please? Must I go to the CNA? When I write something down. I want pads with a pin and lines and no lines. No, Riaad, I'd like some pads. Oh, pads. Get the pads. Right? And I'm aware of all the details of the pads. I've been buying pads for many years. All the indicators on the pads. Right? On the side of the pad box, they've got their little droplets. On the side. Have you seen these droplets? On the side. Some of you have no idea, the OGs. Let me explain. The droplets on the side, that indicates the amount of internal tears in the heart of a husband. That have to buy the pads. My heart has a heavy flow, bruh. Heavy flow. Because I put effort into this thing. You know? Get confused in the pad aisle. Chick, the staff is going. I'm like, don't me. This is this game, not clicks. Don't me. And on the side of the pad box, they say the pads have got wings, bruh. They're not wings, they are flaps. There are no aeronautical capabilities to the pads. They're flaps. You don't do this. They flaps. There are no aeronautical capabilities to the pads. I never see my kids on the balcony. Daddy, watch this, and there's a Kotex. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? At least use a fresh one. Hey, let's just move on, bro. That's another haram one. Just move on. And it doesn't even make sense, bro. It'd be too heavy, you know. It'd be heavy. It's already flat by that point, bro. Now, when you're walking back, right, from the shopping mall, then you walk back to your car, right, and you have to deal with those mothers, those idiots, those pooples, those doers looking for parking. And I hate the people looking for parking because they act so creepy, bruh. You know those bruh, so you're just walking back to your car, mind your own business, and then there's a bruh in his huge SUV following you. And you get to the car, right? And then you have to deal with that mime through the car window. He's like, and I'm always like, no, I'm not gonna leave. I'm just getting something from the car. You know, I'm just getting something from the car. It's all sad. And they'll wait for the bra to go around the corner. Then I leave. No, I actually don't do that, bra. But I think of doing that. And it makes me feel bad that I actually think of doing that to that poor guy. Right? And then I overcompensate and I act too nice. I'm weird, bruh. Even if I don't want to leave, I leave, bruh. My wife was still inside. Now I'm the one looking for parking. Get a phone call. I don't know where you are. Okay, then you see that oasis in the desert. You know, the potential for parking. There in the distance. Bumper, bumper, indentation, bumper. Like it's there. The potential, the oasis in the desert. And you get there, bruh. And it's a bloody Hyundai Atos, bruh. A mother Atos. Listen here, bruh. Listen here. If your car is just a little bit bigger than a Hot Wheels, nah? Take the car with you when you shop. Put the Atos in your trolley or your wife's handbag. When you're done shopping, take the Atos out. You gotta do things that you don't want to do, you know, to be supportive, you know, because you have to also join forces against the kids. The kids, the spawn. Right? Because they never listen. Getting out of the house is a military operation for married with kids people. Single people, you have no idea how difficult it is to leave. Like difficult just to go outside the house. Because you just get an idea, I need to leave. That is a distant memory for people like me, bro. Distant memory, you know. Even when you first just get married, right? You know, first of all, you get slowed down by your partner. You could help your partner maybe get dressed. I used to help my wife get dressed. I don't mean like a nurse, like you. I used to help her choose to get dressed. And I used to hate to do this because my primitive male brain is not equipped to discern the superiority between the two things, bruh. But even though I can't do it, I'm ineffective at it. I try because I want to be supportive. But no matter what I suggest, bruh, she always choose the other one, bruh. Not just sometimes, 100% of the time. The other day she's like, Riaad, should I have the green dress or the red dress? The green dress or the red dress? I'm like, the green. The red dress. It's like, I was hoping for the green one. It's in my brain. The outside, babe, can I talk to you for a minute? Can I talk to you? Why you always do that to a person? You always ask me to help you choose. And I don't like doing it, but I try. I don't like doing it because my primitive male brain is not equipped to deal with discerning, because you only just put the dress like in front of you like that. You don't try it on, just put it in front. And I must now imagine. Like men, we're not good at imagining women with their clothes on, bro. I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. And then sometimes put one earring on the one ear, another earring on the other ear, one shoe on the one foot, other on the other foot, and you just go like this, what's better? Which one is better? And I can't do it, but I try. But no matter what I suggest, you always choose the other one, bro. Hurt the person's feelings. She's like, no, Riaad, I appreciate you. Know that I appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you, my love. But you know, you don't always make the best choices. Like I chose you. I didn't say that loud. Are you mad? I'm still here, bruh. I'm still here. Emotional damage. You have to band together, right, against the kids. Marriage is about balance. You're supposed to complete each other. It's about balance. Like, for example, the things that I don't do well, my wife does well. And the things that I do well, she does better. So it's equitable, you know? But you have to band together against the kids. Because my kids, I've got 4 kids. We've been overpopulating the earth. And the babies, they fight all the time, bruh. Like I have to go to the toilet, bruh, for just some peace of mind. But the minute I like close the door, it's like, Dad, Mom took my bakugan. It's not your bakugan, it's my bakugan. No, it's my bakugan. Your one is the red bakugan. No, my one is not that one. You lied to me, Dad put it for me. No, you lie, you're dead. I have to suck it back up. Guys. What's the problem? Give Daddy a chance, man, please. Stop biting. I can't get their shoes on. They never want to have their shoes on. Even my eldest, you can't put his shoes on. He's got this big hobbit feet, bruh. Hairy feet, and he can't, like he's like a farmer, dude. Never wants to put his shoes on. I want to change his name to Muhammad Kobus or something. Get him a 2-tone kurta. You know, veldskoen fez. I don't know if they have that. Veldskoen hoofs. You know? Right, and then the third one, right? He's always got his shoes on, top on, but no pants. He's one of those ladies, you know, just like, wearing the Batman top, Batman muscle top boots, mask, but just yo. Dad, I'm Batman. Who's that Robin over there, bro? Is that Robin? And I can't manage him as well as my wife. I just can't. You know, I try. I don't beat my kids, so I negotiate with him fearlessly, right? But my wife doesn't even have to negotiate, talk, nothing. She just has to adjust the size of her eyeballs. I don't know how ladies do this. She has to increase the diameter of her orbicularis oculi muscles, the circumference of her orbital cavity, and they jump, bruh. Like me, I'm negotiating, bruh. Zamir, I came here 10 minutes ago, and I told you, Mom wants to go shop, right? I said, I'm going to come back in 10 minutes, I want your shoes on. So 10 minutes later, your shoes are still not on, bruh. Okay, miskien verstaan jy nie. Mohammed Kobus. Sit jou veldskoene aan, asseblief, my maatjie. Jou mommy wil winkel toe gaan. Poepo. And he's like, don't worry, Dad, I'm going to do it now. I just want to play 2 more hours of Fortnite quickly. My wife doesn't play that. She just comes in like this. And he's like, oh! It's like he grows the shoes on. Mom, I did all my chores. I did my salah. I did my Quran. I did my homework. Mom, that's a good choice in green dress, Mom. It's beautiful, Mom. Mom, can I carry your handbag to the car? Dad, get in the car. You always take so long, Dad. I tried that thing with my eyes once, dude. I was like, Samir. He's like, Mom, I think Dad's having a stroke or something. Not as effective as they are. You know, not as effective as my wife. And I don't beat my kids because I don't believe it's effective. I don't beat my kids. I don't believe in beating anyone. I got that philosophy from Will Smith, bruh. Right? And I don't beat my kids because I don't think it's effective, bruh. I'm thinking more like a taser. Don't act like you never ever thought of that before. Guys, it's time for bed. I'm not tired. Okay, here's an olive branch, right? Not a taser, tranquilizer dart as a peace offering. And I'll support my statement because, I'll tell you why, because sleep is good for children, right? So this is a way you can discipline them, cause them to sleep, because sleep increases growth hormone secretion, which causes like frontal lobe development, which potentiates executive planning development. So this is the way in which you can actually discipline the child and improve their overall neurological prowess. Some of you clapping, some people WhatsApping child services. Quick. Yeah, just getting his children to tranquilize it. I just want to do it. I dream of it sometimes, you know, with my daughter. Love her to bits. She's my baby, bruh. But she doesn't stop. Teenage girls, they don't stop. Continue, bro. Brilliant. Never stop. And Dad, can I have a cell phone, please, Dad? Dad, please. Can I have a Huawei phone? It's the BTS phone. Please, Dad. Please. Why am I saying so many please? Because you asked me to ask nicely, and I'm saying nicely, please. Please, Dad. Please, I love you, Dad. Please, Dad. Please. Can I have a cell phone? Please, Dad. Please. I'll do anything, Dad. Please. I know we can't do it now. Why, Dad? Please, why? Why? Well, because first of all, your school doesn't allow it. Also, like money doesn't grow on trees. But money is made out of paper. Where does paper come from? Dad, don't worry about the cell phone, Dad. I just wanna lie down here for a minute. Dad, the tiles look so comfortable here, Dad. You never told me the tiles look so comfortable. You must get me some towels for my mattress, Dad. Can you get me some towels? I'm just gonna lie down here a little bit, Dad. I love you, Dad. We love our kids when they sleep, eh? We got so much love for them. Babe, this is our daughter, mashallah. Allah blessed us with this perfect creature. You know, I'll do anything for her. I would die for her. Dad, can I have a... Now look, getting out of the house, you eventually get out of the house and you always forget something. Always, bruh. We're driving, it's like, I forgot my wallet. It's okay, I got my purse, it's fine. I forgot my cell phone, it's okay, I got mine, it's fine. We've got the baby, it's okay, we've got 3 others. Because everybody wants to do the right thing. That's what I've learned, especially because of pandemic. Everybody wants to do the right thing, but very often we don't know exactly what the right thing to do is. And the only way we can actually find out the right thing is to do the wrong thing first. That's the nature of life, bruh. Like in humans, we have guidance systems, voices in our head that conflict, right? Now, from a spiritual perspective, for example, you have your animal self. We call it your nafs, which is a voice in your head like Trump, right? Like if there's a burger over there, this voice will go, just eat the burger, folks. You know you want the burger. It's a fantastic burger. The burger's a great friend of mine. It's your burger. You got to build a wall around the burger. It's a fantastic burger. You know you want it. Right? And there's another voice in your head, right? Your rationality or your akal, your rational mind, which is a voice like Obama, which will say, well, studies have shown foods rich in trans fats, saturated fats, could increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Shut the hell up, Obama. Shut up, just grab the burger by the buns. You know you want the burger. Just have the burger. And there's another voice, right? Your qalb or your heart, which be a voice like Madiba. Take the burger. But then give the burger to someone less fortunate. Give the burger to a beggar. And we all got all these voices in our heads that trying to give us guidance, right? Everybody wants to do the right thing. Like during the pandemic, which voice did you listen to? Like especially with the mask debate, I used to get irritated with people not wearing the mask properly during the pandemic. Wear the mask with the nose sticking out. Pa! For me, that's like putting on an underpants and then there's something like... And remember earlier on the pandemic, some of the youngsters used to wear the mask like a fashion statement. Just hanging like over the, like this. Remember that? Like even for the mask naysayers, right? The mask didn't stop everything. It was just supposed to decrease the viral load in the immediate area. Like if you're operating, you got the mask so you don't in the... So it's not supposed to stop everything. But what does this do, bruh? When you put on a condom, do you hang it from your left nut? I keep on making all these girls pregnant, bruh. I don't understand why. Condoms don't work, bruh. They don't work, bruh. At the end of the day, it was about negotiating risk. Everybody negotiates risk differently. And it was about choice, Like even Trump was like, folks, I choose not to wear the mask. I choose not to wear the mask. I choose not to wear the mask. It's the China virus, Because some people think the virus is a biological weapon made in China, right? Now, I doubt there was a bioweapon made in China, bruh. I mean, think about it. Since when have you ever heard of a Chinese product that has lasted this long? Manufacture a lot of things, their durability, not the strong point, bruh. But the people are like, no, Riaad, I did my research, Riaad. It's bioweapon developed by evil genius Bill Gates. Bioweapon. I doubt it's a bioweapon, bruh. It was a very dangerous natural virus. But as a bioweapon, COVID would have been crap, bruh. Because COVID mainly affected the elderly and those with comorbidities. Why would you spend trillions and bajillions of dollars to develop a bioweapon to end people who are already at the end, bruh? There are cheaper ways to end a 96-year-old. Just stand behind them, go, what? Save your bajillion, bruh. Like, why would you spend trillions to develop a bioweapon to end the most vulnerable? Like, what kind of low self-esteem evil genius is this? Like Thanos, that bruh. He's like, with a snap of my fingers, half of life in the universe will perish. People call me a madman. I call it mercy. What's our COVID evil genius? Now, you see, I'm going to start with the pensioners, just work my way up slowly, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, Gotta have baby steps, But it's about choice, and you can't change people's minds, bruh. Like there's one side of the family saying one thing, the other side saying another thing, right? Like, because I come from a family of doctors, we were just following protocols, because we used to it, right? But like at my house, it's like visiting a hospital, dude. You come there, it's like, salam alaikum. Can you fill in your medical aid details over here, please? We used to wear like masks on Zoom meetings, bruh. You never know, bruh. You never know. The computer virus and the coronavirus, you never know, bruh. And then the other side of the family, where those family would go, now, why are you wearing that mask? Why are you wearing that mask? You got no iman. You got no faith in Allah. If you wear the mask, you got no faith in God. If you wear the mask, you got no faith. And I'm like, I'm not, if I wear the mask, doesn't mean I got no faith. I'm just being practical, bruh. Like, if it's raining outside and you don't want to get wet, you either stay inside the house or you take an umbrella, right? You don't leave the umbrella inside the house, walk outside, Ya Allah, keep me dry. If you wear umbrella, you got no iman. That's the thing. But people will believe. You couldn't change people's minds. Like the auntie was arguing me about this whole thing. She was wearing parda. Yeah, she was like, I don't believe in the mask. I don't believe in the mask. If you wear a mask, got no iman. And some people may think it doesn't make sense, but it makes perfect sense. Because you see, she's covering her face not to protect herself from coronavirus. She's covering her face to protect herself from the eyes of men. She's protecting herself from something much worse. She's not worried about coronavirus. She's worried about testosterone-virus. Muslim women have been treating men like viruses for centuries, bro. Ahead of the game, face covering, social distancing. I'm like, why stop there, bro? Spray the brow with sanitizer also. Like, what? Alcohol, no. I actually thought Cyril wanted to turn everybody Muslim at the beginning of the pandemic. Because first he came out with a face covering, the next week, alcohol banned, bruh. I thought, people must watch out. Next time it comes on TV, people must watch out for their foreskin, bruh. I was worried. There was so much misinformation, right? Inaccurate information made us poop ourselves. It was hectic, bruh. Like, I just remember early on the pandemic, halfway through the first year, right? I got this WhatsApp message, misinformation, that said your foreskin protects you from COVID. Did anybody get that? No. Bruh, I got that thing, and as a doctor, I thought, doesn't it make sense? Right, but still, you remember in the first part of the pandemic, we were pooping ourselves for everything. That's how I did my research. There was no truth to it. I thought maybe they conflated the HIV thing with the COVID thing, but there's no truth to it. But still, I was anxious that your foreskin protects you from COVID. Why? Because I'm Muslim, bruh. And I can't grow it back, bruh. And there's no substitute for people like me. So I was all anxious. I didn't know what to do. Like I was driving. I drove past Ocean Basket, right? And I saw this advert for calamari tubes. I was like... And I'm not saying I put one on like a beanie. I'm not saying one. But what I am saying is that anxiety makes you do stupid stuff. That's where religion comes in, you know, to guide you. All these different voices in your head. Religion is supposed to assimilate all those voices and guide you on a certain straight path. And my wife's a little bit more religious than I am, right? So she doesn't like me to watch so much TV. But I don't watch TV for entertainment purposes. I watch it for research, to get information, to change that into interesting and hilarious scenarios to entertain audiences. I don't do it for me, I do it for you. I'm like a humanitarian, bro. Like Gandhi or Imtiaz Suleiman, that's me, bro. But she doesn't like me to watch so much TV, and she's tired of telling me over and over not to watch TV. So instead of telling me these days, instead, she plays lectures of Mufti Menk really loud, bro. You guys know Mufti Menk? For those of you who don't know, he's a well-known preacher in the Muslim community. And like, I'll just be watching TV, something family-friendly, like Squid Game, you know, Game of Thrones. And all of a sudden, I'll hear, we need to be wary of the scourge of television in the modern world. Allah save us and protect us. Okay, babe, I'll turn the TV off. Because Mufti Menk is a normal guy. He's got his own family. I always wondered, like, does he ever get upset in his own house? You know, open up the cupboard. Who took my chipnicks? Who took my chipnicks? I was feeling for a delicious bowl of chipnicks. But then I saw it was almost asr, and I went to make asr. And when I returned, alas, my chipnicks was no longer here. And now I'm forced to have a bowl of Doritos. Allah save us and protect us. I was actually thinking of making my own Mufti Menk CD or memory stick secretly, you know, and sneaking it in with my wife's stash, you know. I've never listened to this lecture before. It is imperative that you massage your husband's feet and rub his aching muscles, and don't make him go shopping with you. These materialistic exploits distract us from what is important. Allah save us and protect us. You want to do the right thing, bruh. But I damaged my kids, and you want to do the right thing for your kids. But I scared I'm damaging my kids because I told you I do voices for them all the time, do Arnold Schwarzenegger for them all the time, and I heard my son crying the other day, and I thought I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger come out while he was crying. You think I'm damaging the lighties? You know, I'm just hearing. Yeah. Yeah. I go into the room like, my son, what's wrong? He's like, I can't see the TV. Samir, get down. Get down. Yeah. Yeah. I damaged them, bro. Like, there's a scene from Rocky 5 where Rocky has an argument with his adult son. And I used to do that whole scene, a very motivational scene, not for my adult son, but for my 4-year-old. I think I was messing him up, bro. Because he's just minding his own business, playing Lego, and I'll burst into the room. Do the whole speech like Rocky.
You ain't gonna believe this, but you just a fit right here. I just to hold you up, say to your mother, this kid is gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid is gonna be better than anybody ever knew. and you grew up good and wonderful. Every day watch you was like a privilege. But somewhere along the line, things changed. You stop being you. You start let people stick a finger in your face and tell you're no good. When things got hard, you start looking for someone to blame, like a big shadow. Then I kneel down, stare in his eyes. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place. And I don't care how tough you think you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep it there permanent, live it in it. Not you, not me, not anybody can hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Right, and in the movie, Rocky's son was inspired to train, right? My son pooped himself. He was like, yeah. The baby came in, Allah save us and protect us. Damage them. Everybody wants to do the right thing, but what voice do you listen to? This is the thing. What voice do you listen to? Which voice was I listening to when I decided to give up medicine and do comedy? Right? Was it my animal self, my nafs? I'd like to think it was my qalb, my heart. It was definitely not my rational mind. People ask me why I gave up medicine to do comedy. I had a hectic experience as a young doctor. I did my internship at a place called Natalspruit Hospital. It was voted the worst hospital of all time in South Africa. Yeah, things kind of went down after I left, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those weird hospitals, dude, where the security guards used to check our car boots. They used to check the doctor's car boots before we used to leave the hospital. Like, we're gonna steal something. And there was no bloody equipment in the hospital. I'm like, bruh, what do you think I'm gonna steal? TB patients. That's all that's here. Open up the boot, there's Mr. Bashlangu. This is not a good doctor. This guy is no good. He said this was a CT scan. He said it was. I experienced hectic things as a young doctor in the ER. People used to put inanimate objects where the sun don't shine exceedingly frequently, boss. Like I saw horrible things 2 weeks in, coming from Cape Town. Dude came in with a golden delicious apple. He said it was a bath and he tripped. Golden delicious apple. I only have Granny Smith apples in my house now. We tried to remove the apple, it was neither golden nor delicious, bruh. Then it happened again, a couple of weeks later. This time with the aerosol can, bruh. An aerosol can. I remember it clearly. It was a Mr. Menk aerosol can, bruh. It was the same, bruh. The same, bruh. Said it was a bath and he tripped. Mr. Menk aerosol can. And then we tried to remove the can and the cap stayed up there. We had to take the poor guy to theater to remove a Mr. Menk aerosol can cap. And I'm telling you, I saw the Mr. Menk can afterwards. Mr. Menk didn't look the same, bro. He looked traumatized. He was a shadow of his former self. You know, Mr. Menk is usually a jovial character. This guy couldn't make eye contact. He was like... And then it happened one more time. This time with a light bulb, dude. A light bulb. You all, same bruh. Sitting in the bath and he tripped. Light bulb, right? But we only realized it was a light bulb when we put up the X-ray, dude. And that was a weird moment of cognitive dissonance. Because you're not expecting to see a light bulb in that position, bruh. It's confusing to the brain. It was weird, bruh. I can tell you, we put up the X-ray and honestly, it looked like a good idea and a bad idea. At the same time, bro. And then it happened one more time when we moved to Cape Town with the apple again, bro. But this time, experience, expertise improved. We removed the apple. Apple was completely fine, pristine. The cloud was still functioning. Okay, that wasn't true. That was a lie. It was a lie, bro. But the other stuff was true, dude. No, health is the most important thing, people. You know, just before the pandemic, I had a back operation. I had to have what they call a laminectomy and a discectomy. Why? Because I had a sequestration of a prolapsed L5S1 intervertebral disc. Right? You know what that means? Basically, it means like a piece of the slip disc broke off. I was pressing the nerve in my leg. You know? And then I had to have what they call a laminectomy and a discectomy. Like how you think I got this injury, you may ask, as a middle-aged man? Like, was I squatting 200 kilograms? No. Was I playing rugby with a whole lot of brass with no necks? No. You know, I got it. I was flossing. I was bloody flossing, bro. And not the oral hygiene flossing, the TikTok dance. The bloody TikTok dance. Play my teenage daughter, bro. She's like, Dad, you can't dance. I'm like, oh yeah? Next thing I know, I'm having MRI scan, bro. Yeah, I had to have this operation. And I thought, my kids did this to me. I'm going to have a laminectomy, discectomy, and I'm going to have a vasectomy, bro. And I want to have the operations at the same time, because then I don't have to do 2 general anesthetics. I can just do 1. I can kill 2 balls with 1 stone. I don't know that. That's the term. But the problem with that is it's a logistical problem to do the 2 operations at the same time, because the back operation, obviously you have to lie what they call prone, like this. So they can operate on your back, right? But the vasectomy is probably the other side, right? So unless my urologist was prepared to do me like a mechanic, this is not to scale, it's not to scale, people. This is to scale. This is to, So I had to have the operation. I actually drove myself to my own vasectomy. Right? You know, I complained about mall parking. Hospital parking is even worse, bro. Worse. You know? Like it's okay for like the doctors. It's right there in the front for the doctors. Pow, pow. But for patients, you're on your own. You can have a fork in your eye. You're like, yeah, I have to park with you. Why they always make us go to the top level, bro? Right? But it makes sense that doctors must have their parking there in the front. Makes sense, you know? Can't have a person being resuscitated in the ER. You know, 1,000, 2,000, we lose the patient. Where's Dr. Stevens? Dr. Stevens in the parking lot. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to the show. Now, look, you guys, I just want to say, before we end this, right? Before the pandemic, I don't think I valued my job as much as I should have. I always loved stand-up comedy, but I don't feel I had enough gratitude for the privilege of performing for you. So I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so, so much. More than you guys will ever know. And I hope you enjoyed yourself, you know? And you know, you get older, you want to be a bit more introspective and offer people wise words, words of wisdom, in addition to the laughter, right? So I thought about these wise words, and I got nothing, bro. I got nothing. Actually, I do have something, you know? And I thought about it a lot. There are words that give me comfort that I could maybe share with you, and you guys can use it in your time of hardship. Right? These are the words. Listen very, very carefully. He beat me. Pay him, pay that man his money. Thank you so much for coming to the show. You guys are awesome!